After a long time, any group can split up, even the Krew. Today I'm going to cover why Itsfunneh and her crew will split up. Welcome back to RobloxGamePower, let's get into the video. The brush with death. A few occurrences can hugely affect individuals and settle on them, rethink their life choices. Something like this previously happened to Itsfunneh and her crew, so we would not be surprised on the off chance that she determined to take her life in an extraordinary way after this. It happened when she was visiting California on an excursion with her kin, and they were all remaining at an Airbnb manor. The manor felt truly frightening, and they could smell something spoiled noticeably all around. An old television was additionally killed without anybody going too close to it. However, the issue that crossed over intolerably for them was when Rainbow, otherwise known as Betty Law, the most seasoned kin, heard alarms go off and saw the smoke emerging from the carport. This made them quickly escape the house and remain at lodging. We're happy that the gathering had the option to run that circumstance securely. However, we would not be startled on the off chance that they required time or space away from the public eye to mend from the dangerous circumstance they were in. It's time they move out. Presently, each of the 5 kin lives respectively in their home in Canada, and this makes it simpler for them to contribute towards Itsfunneh's recordings and even show up in a few. Yet as you probably know, it is favored in many nations that youngsters move out of the house when they are of age and free. Betty Law is 28, Kat herself is 24, and even the most youthful individual from the crew, Draco, is 22. They are on the whole mature enough to not at this point live respectively in their folks' home. Lamentably for us watchers, it may mean a conclusion to their joint recordings, as it would make it hard for them to facilitate things in substance once they are not living under a similar rooftop. They may keep on exclusively posting on their different channels, however, it will be a conclusion to the crew as we probably know it. They probably won't proceed with Roblox. It's realized that Roblox is played by the greater part of the United States 11 to 16-year-old position, and that is quite a great certainty. However, it likewise implies that Roblox is obliged for that age gathering. The vast majority of Roblox's games are intended to be played by young people, and since none of Itsfunneh's crew have a place with that age gathering, as they are on the whole very much into their 20s, they may be getting exhausted with the web-based gaming stage. A 28-year-old is more averse to being keen on a pretending game rotating around kid selection, and she may wish to move on to various kinds. This is likely since Roblox isn't even the game Itsfunneh began her YouTube profession with. She started with transferring recordings of her playing Grand Theft Auto. Additionally, her prior recordings were not even kid agreeable. And as a grown-up herself now, she may wish to rebrand herself back into that. For us, it may mean a conclusion to Itsfunneh, as we probably are aware of her. Yet for her, it may mean a way that is more fit to her likings and tastes as a grown-up. Just one of the kin has graduated from secondary school. None of the crew individuals moved on from secondary school, and just Itsfunneh, the center kin, has a secondary school degree. The explanation behind this is that during her ascent to distinction, the kin needed to take a ton of opportunity to zero in on their art. For example, doodling for recordings or scripting them, which was just requesting work, and they expected to put a hold on the school to zero in on that. Just Catherine proceeded with her tutoring while at the same time YouTubing, and afterward wound up taking up YouTube as an all-day work after graduation. Even though they have a respectable profession, not having appropriate training is a major hole in their life that they should fill eventually. If they choose to get a GED and go on to school to proceed with their training, they should stop their YouTube profession to zero in on that aspect of their life. Itsfunneh and the crew are, in reality, truly modest. Did you ask why it took them all such a long time to at least do a face uncover? Truth is, stranger than fiction, regardless of having been conspicuous YouTubers for quite a while, Kat and her kin just revealed their actual characters to the world in 2018. The purpose behind this late uncover was that Itsfunneh felt timid to come out on the camera and do voiceovers. This is the reason the early Minecraft Machinimas recordings have the text and no analysis. Indeed, even now, the vast majority of them speak with a symbol of themselves and a voiceover in their recordings. This hesitance to come on camera can be an obstacle to their YouTube vocations. The expanded consideration they will get after having uncovered their personalities to the world isn't something everyone can deal with. It may very well be a lot for individuals who are normally bashful and enough purpose behind them to quit doing YouTube to escape the highlight and have some harmony. We would prefer not to bid farewell to painting rainbows, golden glare, Itsfunneh, lunar eclipse, and Draconite dragon. They are a significant aspect of the Roblox people group, and everybody inclines towards them to proceed with an element of this network. It would be saddening to see them leave. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.